Ruy Lopez opening, Berlin, El Hermit, Berlin wall defense, 9.nc3k8 10.h3. Balanced, neither player ever had an advantage. That game was pretty competitive. Both players had an amazing opening. That was an incredible middle game by both players. Sharp games are frequently the result of starting with the king's pawn, since it dominates the center and frees up the bishop and queen on the light squares. A typical answer is e5, which builds a position in the middle, controls d4, and frees up the queen and bishop on the dark square. The move nf3 advances the knight toward the center, engages the e5 piece in combat, and sets up a castle. nc6 defends the pawn on e5, advances the knight toward the center, and scans the d4 square. The Ruy Lopez opening develops the bishop to immediately attack the knight on c6, the lone defender of the e5 pawn. nf6 advances the knight and engages in an attack on the exposed e4 pawn. Castling gets the king out of the center and activates the rook. nxe4 captures the e4 pawn and places the knight in the center of the board where it controls many important squares. d4 opens up the center, attacks the e5 pawn and allows the dark squared bishop to develop. nd6 retreats the knight to a central square where it attacks the bishop on b5. bxc6 captures the knight and forces black to double the c-pawns. dxc6 captures the bishop, opens up the d-file and allows the light-squared bishop to develop. dxe5 captures the e5 pawn, attacks the knight on d6 and controls the f6 square. nf5 moves the knight to an active square where it controls d4. qxd8 plus trades queens and stops black from castling. kxd8 recaptures the queen. The d5 and e4 squares are under the control of nc3, which advances the knight into the center. k8 moves the king away from the open d-file. h3 controls the g4 square and prepares a potential g4 pawn push. This connects the rooks, which helps them coordinate together in the future. This threatens to take an open file with the rook. By growing a bishop from its initial square, this activates it. This takes an open file, a common method for activating a rook. By doing this, a bishop moves out of its beginning square and into the action. This develops a rook off its starting square, getting it into the action. It is the last book move. That is a logical response. It is quite good. This is an equal trade. It is best. Backs off. It is ideal. This attacks a bishop, winning a tempo when it moves away. This threatens to reveal an attack on a pawn. It is best. This misses an opportunity to defend a bishop that was under attack. It is an inaccuracy. This reveals an assault and puts a pawn in danger. That's good. What I would have advised is that. It is ideal. This allows the knight to control more squares. This threatens to attack a trapped rook. It is best. This defends a pawn that was under attack and had no defenders. This is the only move that works. It is a great move. The knight is thus brought to safety. It is ideal. This moves away from the knight in shining armor. It is quite good. This allows the knight to control more squares. This threatens to attack a trapped rook. It is excellent. This defends the attacked pawn. This is the only good move. It is a great move. Balanced, neither player ever had an advantage. That game was pretty competitive. Both players had an amazing opening. That was an incredible middle game by both players.